Apartheid in South Africa, a complete history explained. Imagine living in a world where the color of your skin decides everything, where you can't live where you want, go to the school of your choice, or even marry the person you love. For millions of South Africans, this wasn't imagination. It was reality. For nearly 50 years, apartheid ruled South Africa, enforcing a system of brutal segregation and oppression. But out of that darkness came one of the most inspiring struggles for freedom in human history. In this video, we'll take you through the rise of apartheid, the daily struggles it created, the resistance that fought back, and the incredible journey to freedom. By the end, you'll understand why this history still matters today. What was apartheid? Apartheid, an Afrikaans word meaning apartness, was more than a policy. It was a brutal system that legally separated people based on race. Introduced in 1948 by South Africa's National Party, it divided the population into white, black, colored, and Indian groups. These laws controlled almost every aspect of life. Black South Africans had to carry passbooks to enter white areas. Entire neighborhoods were forcibly removed to create white-only zones. Schools, hospitals, and public facilities were separate and far inferior for black communities. Imagine being told that your dreams, your education, and your freedom didn't belong to you, simply because of the color of your skin. That was life under apartheid. Life under apartheid. Life under apartheid was a daily struggle. Families were torn apart, job opportunities were restricted, and basic services were denied to non-white South Africans. Townships became overcrowded and impoverished. Peaceful protests were met with violence. In 1960, the Sharpeville massacre shocked the world when police opened fire on unarmed protesters, killing 69 people. In 1976, the Soweto uprising erupted as students protested the use of Afrikaans in schools. Hundreds were killed. The human cost of apartheid was staggering, but the courage of ordinary South Africans refusing to give up their dignity was even greater. Resistance and struggle. Resistance was relentless. The African National Congress, or ANC, led by leaders like Nelson Mandela, Oliver Tambo, and Walter Sisulu, fought tirelessly for freedom. Protests, strikes, and even armed resistance became necessary after peaceful methods were met with brutal suppression. Globally, countries and organizations began to take notice. Economic sanctions, sports boycotts, and international protests isolated South Africa. It was a battle fought not just within the country, but across the world, showing that injustice anywhere threatens justice everywhere. The fall of apartheid. By the 1980s, apartheid was collapsing under the weight of internal unrest and global pressure. In 1990, Nelson Mandela walked out of prison after 27 years, a moment that inspired millions. In 1990, South Africa held its first democratic elections. Nelson Mandela became the country's first black president, and apartheid officially ended. A new era began as South Africa embarked on a journey of healing, reconciliation, and rebuilding. Legacy of apartheid. Apartheid may have ended, but its legacy remains. Economic inequality, land ownership issues, and social divisions are still challenges in South Africa today. Yet progress continues. Education, healthcare, and opportunity are improving. The story of resistance reminds us of the power of courage, hope, and unity, and why standing up against injustice matters, no matter how impossible it may seem. Apartheid was a dark chapter in history, but it also shows how ordinary people can rise against oppression. Remembering this history teaches us the value of freedom, equality, and human dignity. If this story moved you, help spread awareness. Like this video, share it with your friends, and leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the New World Playbook for more stories that shape our world. Together, we can learn from the past and build a better future.